What's up, Fantasy Podcasters? We are back for episode 4. It is Victor Freeze.
Mac and Marty over here, you know.
Oh, man. That's old me. It's new me.
We had to switch it up on y'all one time.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. This is week 4. Last weekend, don't have much to say. Injuries still plague the league, especially now the Titans. It was the Titans, right, that had the COVID outbreak?
Yep, they had the COVID outbreak, so keep an eye out.
Oh, was it the Vikings or the Titans?
Vikings and Titans, because they played last week, so they both got to figure out what the hell.
So there might be a bye week for those teams. I heard, I was listening earlier, so you got to stay tuned to that. They might move bye weeks around and shit. I don't know, but you just got to stay tuned because you got to figure out what players you have and shit. It's just COVID's fucking shit up, man. Like we said in the first episode, you got to be prepared this season.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you know, business as usual. Week in, week out, we're gonna run it back like Mariano says. We got 2 topics for you guys this week. What are they, Mariano?
We got Stardom, Sit 'em, right? And then we also have Ride the Wave. Yeah, like that. And then we also have Abandoned Ship, right? So Ride the Wave is basically all the players that are doing well. I put a little twist on it. It's the players that you just have to enjoy it while you have it, right?
Yeah.
Because for me, I ain't riding too much anyways. I ain't riding anyways this year, but it's all good. You know, I've been right on some calls and also wrong on calls as well. So again, we're just gonna keep the punches, keep it moving.
Hopefully you could recover this season, right?
Yeah, we'll see. See if I can pull something off.
But yeah, man, so let's get to it. We're gonna go with the Stardom, Sit 'em. You, me.
I'll start.
All right, go for it.
For my first Stardom is Tyler Boyd. So throughout 3 weeks of the season, he's had 26 targets and 21 receptions. As of late, he's really come on, I think, because Joe Burrow's finally getting settled in the offense.
And they're throwing hella fucking passes over there.
Yeah, they're throwing the rock, man. They're throwing it.
Slinging that. They're trusting the rookie.
Yes, sir. Tyler Boyd's the first one.
Oh. I thought you had something else to say. I was waiting for you. Going on to my first start, I have Anthony Lazard, especially if Adams sits out for another week. You definitely want to start that guy. Fun fact, Aaron Rodgers has the perfect passer rating when he throws Lazard's way. Damn. So, you know, that's one of his favorite targets when Adams is out. So start Anthony Lazard if Adams is out.
I like it.
If not, if he's out, if he's in, then he's a good flex player at least. So I'll say that.
Yeah, big time. For my next one is Todd Gurley. Green Bay gave up a lot of points to AK or Alvin Kamara last week. So I'm just kind of hoping Todd Gurley, he'll most likely find the end zone. I'm confident in that. There's 6 points right there, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of overreaction to Brian Hill's big 40-yard play touchdown, but it was like garbage time. So
yeah,
don't pick him up off the waiver wire. It might be too late because we're filming this Tuesday night. So if you picked him up, you're fucked. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't reach for Brian Hill. But Todd Gurley, he should definitely find his way into the end zone. And like we were talking about earlier, he gets the use in previous podcasts, he gets the usage on the offense. He gets those 20 touches, so that's what you want to see. Yeah. Going on to my next Stardom, I have TJ Hawkinson, and he is going up against the defense that gives up the most points to fantasy tight ends, which is the Saints.
Okay.
And he has 5 targets per game.
Mostly because of Darren Waller.
Yeah, Darren Waller. Basically those stats, but
yeah,
he's a dynamic tight end, and definitely start him.
Not to throw a wrench in it or nothing. You know what I mean?
Darren Waller fucked up those stats.
Yeah, I should have listened. Hey, I called that too. I called sit Darren Waller last week.
You did?
Yeah, so
it was a good call.
I knew that Bill Belichick, I
told people to sit him too, because we know Bill Belichick takes away, like you're talking about right now.
He takes away your best player.
Exactly.
For my next stardom this week,
is better.
It's gonna be Darren Waller. They're playing a good defense in the Bills this week. The Raiders are. But I just expect to see a bounce back game. I think with how vital he is to the offense, he has to.
Yeah, especially how thin our wide receivers are right now.
Yeah.
We lost our 2 rookies, basically.
Yeah.
He might be out this week. Brian Edwards is in the cast, and Ruggs is dealing with the hamstring, right?
Yeah. So that's the rough thing, So really, Derek Carr's got to get him the ball big time. And I think it's going to happen. So
Exactly. Going on to my next stardom, I have CeeDee Lamb on the Cowboys. However, I got an asterisk over here. It's PPR only, but I will start him. He's getting at least 5 targets a game, or 5 receptions a game, excuse me. And he's getting at least 50 yards. So that's good for at least 10 points. So he's a good flex start. And, in games, especially where they're covering Gallup and Amari Cooper, he's going to get a lot more look, and then he's going to get bigger numbers. I think until one of those receivers, either Amari or Gallup, gets off the team, he's going to be a surefire number 1. But right now, he's going to be a good flex starter.
Yeah, since we're talking about Cowboys, I got a Cowboy for my next one too. I got Amari Cooper.
Hello.
We've been talking shit about Amari Cooper all season.
I know. He's
But-
been doing decently, though.
Yeah,
It's
but-
just like Austin Hooper with me last season.
Yeah.
Talking so much shit about him.
Exactly, right? We've been talking head about him. But when I looked into a little bit of the stats, Amari Cooper has 35 targets in 3 weeks, right? So that averages more than 10 targets a game. That's stellar production from any receiver. So if you're going to get that many opportunities to touch the ball, I think this week you definitely got to start him.
Yeah, no doubt. Going on to my next stardom, I have Jeff Wilson Jr. over there on the 49ers. They're going up against Philly, and throughout the weeks, Philly, their linebacking core, has had a hard time keeping up with the pass catching backs, and Wilson displayed that in his first week as a co-starter with McKinnon, that he does well in the passing game. He did most of his damage in the passing game. So I'm going to say go ahead and start that boy Jeff Wilson.
For my last stardom, I got Allen Robinson. So Allen Robinson had a good game last week, and I'm pretty sure it's because Nick Foles came into the game. So this week, I want to see. I kind of want to ride that wave, as I kind of sublet to.
Set it up for later.
Set it up for later, right? Allen Robinson, mostly because Nick Foles is starting at quarterback.
Yeah. Bring some new life in there. Mitchell Trubisky's bunk ass.
Yeah.
Going on to my next stardom, I got Jared Goff. They're playing the Giants this week, right? He slept the first week. Jared Goff was nowhere on the radar, right? He put up like 10 fantasy points. Last 2 weeks, he's put up like monster games. I forget the actual numbers, but he put up decent games, right? And he's playing the Giants defense that allowed Nick Mullins to put up 300 passing yards on them with no wide receivers. The 49ers wide receivers are hurt, bro. Yeah. So I think Sean McVay and a group of healthy wide receivers
go crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So start Jared Goff over there in Los Angeles.
There you go. We going on to sit-ems?
Sit them motherfuckers.
Sit them motherfuckers down. So for my first sit-em, I got Adam Thielen. He's only had 21 targets in the first 3 weeks of the season.
You've been hating on Thielen this season.
I'm not big on Thielen. And as you can see, Justin Jefferson went off this week, right? They're just missing that second target,
like Diggs,
like Diggs was.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adam Thielen, just hit that boy this week.
Going on to my first sit-em, I have a quick, straight to the point, easy one. Okay. Cam Newton. Ooh. You saw what the Kansas City Chiefs did to Lamar Jackson. Cam Newton ain't Lamar Jackson, man. Maybe back in his day, but not right now.
I hope he balls out against the Chiefs. So.
I hope so too, because they're in our division, and I fucking hate the Chiefs. So hopefully he balls out, but it's not looking good based on the way that they dealt with Lamar Jackson. Mariano knows firsthand.
Yes, unfortunately.
Sorry.
Anyone in our league watching this, come get Lamar. I'll even pair up Mike Evans with him. Shoot me an offer.
All right, go on to your next one, Mariano.
Yeah, so since we're on the topic of New England, my second sit is New England's defense. Definitely a sit this week. And it's because they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. So you don't play any defenses playing Kansas City that week. Sit them boys.
Lamar. Pat will find a way to put up 4 touchdowns in one quarter, bro. That's crazy.
Falling down, drifting away, not looking. I mean, you name it, he does it.
Yeah.
So.
My next sit-em, I have all the Giants running backs. Don't touch none of the motherfuckers.
No.
None
I
of
picked
them.
up Wayne Gallman. That was a dead.
Bro, literally none of them did good. None of the 3 running backs did
Saquon
good.
wasn't doing good.
Yeah, Saquon wasn't doing
He's
good.
one of the best backs in the league.
We called it last week. If Saquon can't get it done, Freeman's not going to get it done with that line. Lewis isn't going to get it done, and Gallman isn't going to get it done. And it's just a mess. It's a committee, and you don't want no part of that. So I don't start any of the Giants running backs.
I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with that. My next one is Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is...
Oh, no, I don't. My bad.
No, you're good. Yeah, Carson Wentz has been playing horrible. He has 6 interceptions in 3 games. And on top of that, this week he's playing against the San Francisco 49ers. Just don't play him. I mean, Gardner Minshew is a free agent in our league. You just dropped him.
Yeah.
I'd run him this week over Carson. You know,
Minshew just pissed me off because I still won that league, but he only got 11 points, so I had to drop his ass in all my leagues, bro.
like what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck
against
are you
Miami?
Doing? Yeah, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? See,
Come on, man.
I dropped him because I was pissed off. You could do the same. I wouldn't be mad at you guys if you guys did the same either. Going on to my next sit-em. This is Mariano's boys, Corey Davis over there in Tennessee, man. I think since AJ Brown's coming back this week, I think his production slows down a little bit. And also, they're facing a good secondary in Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. And also, sit him because they might not fucking play this weekend because of COVID.
And I started his ass last week, and he didn't do shit for me. So, yeah, I'm about to drop his ass. If I could just drop someone and not pick anyone up, I would. After what he did to me last week. So, that's kind of where I'm at on Corey Davis.
Shit. Who you got next, Marlon?
So, my next one is Miles Sanders. It's short, sweet, simple. Philly sucks this year, so I'm just not playing.
2 for 1 Carson Wentz and Miles Sanders.
Philly sucks.
2 for 1 special.
Their head coach is going to be gone. Mark the tape now.
Play it back later.
We'll play it back later. 100%. Doug Peterson's going to be gone after this season, so yeah, that's it.
All right, and going on to I think I'm on my last one. Oh, I skipped one, bro. Stupid. Leonard Fournette is my next sit-em.
Okay.
It's a mess in the backfield. Leonard Fournette got the chance, and then somehow they didn't feed him again the next week. I don't know what's going on with that. And then also they're facing a good defense in the Chargers too. So I don't know. I want some straight answers from that backfield before I start Leonard Fournette.
Well, that's Tom Brady's show, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you hear what Leonard Fournette said about Tom Brady?
Oh, he said I finally got a good quarterback or something?
No, he said I expect, or he I don't know how to explain it, but
What did he say? What did he say?
he was saying do you have high expectations for Tom Brady or something like that? And he said, damn straight, damn right you have high expectations. You better show us what you're about. You know what I mean? So I don't know, the way that the interview kind of went, it sounded like he was kind of calling out Tom Brady. That was just my perception of it.
Oh, gotcha.
But you don't call out that man, that nigga ain't gonna hand you the ball no more. I'm telling you.
He's like, Rojo's the running back
He's
now.
who's back here? Leonard Fournette. Change.
Rojo.
Yeah, exactly. Kill. He's going to a pass play.
Who you got next, Mariano? It's your last one, right?
Yeah. For my last one, it's Nyheim Hines. So I had him I still have him in one of my leagues, but this is the Jonathan Taylor show.
Yeah.
He's the bell cow now. That's the one rookie running back that I wish I would have got.
Damn, such a good value too. They're late in rounds.
He
But
was
you can't predict the Marlon Mack injury, to be honest.
Yeah, Marlon Mack injury and I mean, since Marlon Mack's been around, it's been a running back by committee show. So
Yeah.
you never would have known or been able to tell.
Yeah. But if you took the flyer on him, you're
coming out ahead.
like
right
Blue in our league, he's the number one player because he took the flyer on Jonathan Taylor, and he had 3 good running backs on his team. So, you know, some stuff you can never predict. It's a cold game in this fantasy world.
Cold world. Cold world.
Going on to my last sit-em, I have Jimmy Graham, and I think everyone's just being What do you got, Mariano? What's up?
Let me take that off of there, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'll still be there.
He had a decent week last week, right? I think everyone's just being nostalgic of the old Jimmy Graham, and he's going up against a good defense this week. That's the Colts. We saw the Colts put up like 20 fantasy points on defense last week.
Yeah.
They had a bad week one outing against the freaking Jaguars, but they've been making up for it the last 2 weeks, and they're real deal defense. So.
And they got Trey Burton too.
Exactly.
You know, another.
Yeah, they got another tight end. Yeah, so definitely sit Jimmy Graham this week for sure.
That's your last one, man.
That's my last one.
All right.
And this concludes both of our segments for this week. So this is the end of our 4th episode of the Fantasy Extras podcast. Thank you everyone that's been listening to the podcast, that's been subscribing, that's been sharing, that's been liking, commenting, all that shit. Everyone that keeps us busy, everyone that keeps this page busy. We really appreciate it.
It's really appreciated.
If we don't have the motivation, there's no point to put all this shit out. So we do this shit week in, week out for you guys because you guys keep on coming back, and you know, it's great. Our goal is to grow the channel, get more information out to more people, and it's working so far. And each week we're going up and followers, subscribers, everything. So appreciate you guys, really do.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
And that's pretty much it for this week. You got any last words, Mariano?
No, we good.
Ready to go to sleep. Ready to get high and go to sleep.
Cheech and Chong, the Fantasy Podcast.
You heard it here.
Heard it.
It's the Fantasy Extras. We're out, man.
Laters.